MLB The Show is at the gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri, and lovely Busch Stadium. It's the home opener of this new season. Between the Colorado Rockies and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's Cardinals baseball next on the show. Sends that one out of play for strike one. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. 1-1, here it comes. Swing and a liner. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Well, he got away with one right there. He hung a slider to this guy in the middle of the order and got away with it. You're feeling good about yourself right now.
Relay to first in time, and just like that. Now there you see Dexter Fowler as he'll be the one to commence the action in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
In there, and it's 0-1. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Foul. And here's a ball hit in the air. Parra giving chase, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Left side. And this is going to get on by Desmond. It's a base hit. Here's Carlos Santana now. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. First and second here with nobody out. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Jed Jerko is on deck. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Trout. Still ranging back. Gone! Here's Jed Jerko now. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Down and away, ball 1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Pujols is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Designated hitter, Matt Kemp.
Matt Kemp is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And that's going to be a base hit for Kemp. stepping in is Josh Reddick. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Got him fishing that time. 0-1. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. On the ground to the right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. Here's Randall Grichuk. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. And a good idea to hold off on that.
No strikes.
Swing. It's ball one. Up around the letters with that one for ball two.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he misses with it. Ball four, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. 2 runs have scored. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's a 6-0 ball game. Throw to the plate goes right by him. Into the box now, Colton Wong. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now. Now with one away. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Ready for another chance. Aledmus Diaz. Richie Hitchcock comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. Left it in the air out to center field. Trout is there, 2 gone. Digging in to try it again, Carlos Santana. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance. Trout has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Mark Trumbo now. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Jerko fields it cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. 1 out, nobody on. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. Grichuk comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Here's Albert now. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That's smoked, but right into the shift. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. In is Gerardo Parra. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Now batting, Ian Desmond. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Fowler will get it in quickly, and that holds the runner at third base. At the plate, Sandy Leon. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And that is through into left field, a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. And that's through into center field, base hit. 1 run scores. The run scores from second. That makes it a 7-3 ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, DJ LeMahieu. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And the second baseman will just tag the runner going into the box. Jed Jerko. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman.
Shot back up the middle. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. Riding in once again, Matt Kemp. He reached on a single in his first try. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. LeMahieu on to Pujols at first, and it's a double play. Stepping in, Josh Reddick. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. Here's Randall Grichuk. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Trout has a read on it, and the inning is over. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He'll start out the proceedings against Mike Leake as we get the inning underway. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Here's Mark Trumbo now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. On the ground up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Stepping up now, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is right past Molina and back to the screen. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Here's Albert now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Drilled on the ground to short. Diaz brings it in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yadier Molina. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to center field. Trout is there, and he has it for the first out. Colton Wong will stand in. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will not. Just slicing foul at the very last moment. So close to extra bases. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter. He's got to know he's going to come after him and throw him a strike. He does not want to walk the 9-hitter with the leadoff guy sitting on deck and a chance to get this inning going.
Fielder number 25.
Dexter Fowler is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 1-1. Here it comes. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. A fastball that just misses inside. Runners on first with one down. Ground ball sent back up the middle. The second for one, but wisely no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
Now batting. The
First pitch
shortstop.
of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Trout on the run. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll... Stepping up to the plate, Gerardo Parra. He'll
Leading off
try
for the
to get it
Rockies,
going here to begin the
right
fourth.
fielder, number 8.
And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So that puts the Rockies leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning. Now at the plate, Ian Desmond.
Now batting.
He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Grichuk looks up, and it's gone. Settling in now, Sandy Leon. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And this is fouled back and out of play. 5 runs, 9 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here. And, oh, look out, as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now, you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Grichuk on the move. 1 away. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Ready once again, DJ LeMahieu. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Striding into the box, Mike Trout. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Liner toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. Dahl rounds third and is digging for the plate, and the runner from second is in to score. Digging in and looking for more, Mark Trumbo trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Ball 2. 3 runs already home here. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Skied into straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Here's Carlos Santana now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
First baseman.
Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. Here's Jed Jerko now.
Third baseman. Jed Jerko.
In the air out toward right field. There to take it is Parra, and that's the first out. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. 1 in.
Josh
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
The fielder, Randall Grichuk.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Chopped weakly to the left. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means two men are in scoring position now with two away.
Now batting, number
Here's
4.
the catcher, Yadier Molina. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. 3-0 now. Colton Wong would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And he sends it the other way toward right center. Parra is after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends. Digging in once again, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Third baseman.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Fowler. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 5.
Now at the plate, Albert Pujols. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him to chase one up in the zone there as this is popped high in the air over toward the right side. And Santana able to stay with it here for route number 2.
The right
In is
fielder,
Gerardo
number 8.
Parra. Couple of
Gerardo
singles to his credit
Parra.
thus far. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Wong is there. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the. In now, Colton Wong. He'll start things
Leading
out
off
in
for
the
the
home
Cardinals.
half of inning number 5.
Second baseman, Colton Wong.
Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time, but man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Dahl will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1.
The center fielder, number
Here's Dexter
25.
Fowler now. 2 hits and
Dexter
3 at-bats for him in this
Fowler.
one. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. 8 runs on 13 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2.
Shortstop.
Ready for another shot now. Aledmus Diaz. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Here's the shortstop, Ian Desmond. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Hit on the ground out to short. Diaz scoops it up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Ready for another chance? Sandy Leon. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And he takes ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Late that time for a strike.
He has full intentions of jamming this guy. Back-to-back cutters right in on the hands. He does not want him to get extended.
Swing and a liner. The 1-2 pitch. Little dribbler up the first baseline, and he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off, even if you know it's coming. Look, 2-strike slider on the back foot. That's a classic pitch, but he did a nice job of laying off.
And Jerko will make the catch here. Here's Carlos Santana now. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything. Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. Throw into second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Here's Jed Jerko now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, and he straightens him up with a fastball that time. It's ball 1. Pause, now the pitch. Way out in front.
Playing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. 1-2, here it comes. And he pops him up back behind second base. Desmond is there for it. 1 out. Digging in and looking for more, Matt Kemp. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throw on to first takes care of Kemp as he's turned away for the 2nd out. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs. Here's Randall Grichuk. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Reddick is on his way home. And he will score as well as the lead is now doubled to 4. Riding in once again. Yadier Molina. Adam Ottavino. The 6'5" right-hander takes over on the mound.
Now pitching for the Rockies.
And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him into the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned if you're the manager.
Hit back up the middle. Desmond has it. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
DJ LeMahieu.
Over for a look is Reddick, but he's going to run out of room. This is a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Now a ball that's reached for and flared out to no man's land behind first. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Ready for another shot now. Mike Trout. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. from the stretch. Grounded back up the middle. Diaz picks it up, and he's retired here, one away. Digging in, Mark Trumbo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Mark Trumbo
lays off 1-0. One out and a runner on third. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Digging in to try it again, Jose Ramirez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
The first baseman, number 5.
Digging in once again, Albert Pujols. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Nate Jones will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Here's a sinker that stays up. 1 ball, no strikes. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Reddick over to his left, and that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Now in the box, Colton Wong.
Leading off
He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. And there's the first strike, 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. In there, a base hit. He'll get it into second. But he'll be in there with a double. Here's Dexter Fowler now. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And that misses inside 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Ready with another 2-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aledmus Diaz. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A swinging bunt to the mound. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. Ready once again, Carlos Santana. 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far. Having quite the game. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Parra is there and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. In is Gerardo Parra. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
For Colorado, the right fielder, number 8, Gerardo
Action
Parra.
in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Sent out to straightaway center field. Fowler has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Ian Desmond. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Desmond.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Here's another 1-2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. Kevin Segrist
Sandy
is into the ball
Leon.
game now as he'll make
Your
his fifth
attention,
appearance of the season here.
Now pitching for the Cardinals.
This ball's hit in the
Number
air down the
46.
right side and out of
Kevin
play.
Segrist.
0-1. Runner at first here, one man out. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
For Colorado, left fielder
David Dahl is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Grichuk over to his right, and the inning is over. So coming to the plate, Jed Jerko. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Here's the 1-0. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1. And the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th. So here's Matt Kemp.
Now batting, designated hitter, Matt Kemp.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's going to be a base hit for Kemp. Standing in, Josh Reddick. 4 hits for him in this.
Fielder, Josh
So they'll go to
Reddick.
the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Shane Gamble will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Chopped foul over towards the dugout.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third, 3 in a row.
In now, Randall Grichuk.
Left fielder, Randall Grichuk. Your attention, please. Now pitching for Colorado.
Swing and a
Number
flare
17.
hit toward right. Hara over to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Line to the right side. That's in there, base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
16, Colton Wong.
This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu.
Leading
He's
off for
doubled
Colorado.
and singled in 4
Second
at-bats in this contest.
DJ LeMahieu. Your
Trevor
attention,
Rosenthal comes on
Now
from the
pitching for
pen,
the
hoping to
Cardinals,
finish this one off
number
here in the top of the
44.
9th.
Trevor Rosenthal.
Line towards center field.
This change for the
Fowler
Cardinals.
is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
23, Shane
Digging in,
Gamble.
Mike Trout. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit sharply toward the right side. Gamble back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
A deck for Colorado.
So stepping in,
Designated
Mark
hitter.
Trumbo. He
Mark
comes to the plate as
Trumbo.
the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Trumbull will take the turn and head for second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Gamble moving to his left, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. And guys, the Cardinals tonight could not have done it.